Hey guys, it's Sunday again. So please tell me if you hear me before I go through my whole speech again. Oh my God. So I see Miss Regina is in here. Thank you so much for coming back. Can you hear me? Okay, let's see. A lot better. Let's see. Can you, everybody hears me? Okay. Uh, Look, I said I'm going to do this way so I don't have so much work for Miss Etta and Keisha with the doggone trolls. And then Melon was like, "Oh, you ain't seen me in a month and something. You want to come back? I'm gonna give you some problems." I thought it was my voice because I lost my voice. Oh my gosh. Thank you guys for coming back. So, welcome in Royals Love Etta. And yes, yes, yes. I got 5K. Thank you. 5K, 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 5K. Thank you so much. Um, Hi, TJ. Welcome in. Thanks for joining. Yes. Welcome in, Shay. Thanks for joining. Oh, man. Okay, so I'm sure y'all saw my hand movement, but you couldn't hear me. I was talking about the beauty of seeing a sunrise and thanking God for allowing me to have this opportunity to be able to do that with what I do for work and that I have the hustle to get out there and do what I got to do to make it happen, to be able to go and cruise as I'm trying to. Um, I was saying that my table, I did not have a table by the window, and I didn't know that you can request it. So I did request it for my next one. Actually, I got to call them. I did not request it. I got to request it. Um, so my table's far away, and I could see it. So I know y'all saw my movements, and so I could see when the sun was starting to set, and it was so pretty. And when there wasn't people at those tables, I'll go over there and get it. And I just think that I am so grateful to be able to share those types of moments with people. Not everybody has gotten to cruise, or let's say me, I did not see a sunrise until I believe that was, well, 2022. Oasis at Sea is what my first sunrise was, but I didn't see sunrises anywhere on the ship until 22. And I've already been on five, six prior to that. So everybody don't notice it like that. So that's what I'm saying. Um, let's see. Yes, thank you, TJ. Thank you so much. Um, yes, thank you so much for everybody running Miss Addis playlist. Yes, let's get her watch hours. Um, Welcome in, LF. Thank you for coming back. Uh, yes. So, all right. So, I just got back from a 9-day cruise. My first time doing one long. Like I've done back to backs 4-5, 5-3, 5-4. You know, I've done that, but I've never done one long one. Because when you do one long one, it's the same people. So I was with the same people for 9 days, and we run into the same people for 9 days. It's a small ship. There's only like 2,000 of us. And so somebody actually said to me, he's like, "I see you again. I'm sure you will see me again." It's only 2,000 of us. It's a small ship. You're gonna keep seeing us. Uh, yes, and you can put it up there. Put your link there, Miss Etta. Um, so when you on a cruise that long, you got some choices. Man, uh, it did go quick, but then it didn't. Um, okay, so back to so nine. You either get to a point where people are like, "Oh, you cool," or they like, "There she go again. There she go again with that phone. There she go again. There she go again. There she go again talking herself." So you get either or. For the most part, most people, by the time the end of the cruise was, they were walking past me, waving at me, saying hi, because I'm like the first table. And they say hi to me, or, "So what are you doing? You got a channel or something?" And so it's it ends up being good. The peoples and the crew on the Jewel of the Seas, I was very happy with. Welcome in, Jeremiah. Jeremiah, you know me, right? I feel really bad. Look, if you are, yo, I don't know your last name. If you are you my cousin? Is that my cousin? Is that my little cousin? No. Jeremiah, do you know me personally? I think so. He ain't never commented. He ain't never came in any of my videos. I'm thinking that might be. I'm sorry. I'm like, what man is that my little cuz? Okay, not really. Okay. Okay. Well, welcome in, Jeremiah. Thanks for joining. Um, so what was I starting to say? The peoples, man, I tell you, it was so much with the peoples. I'm going to tell you a few stories, and then you guys can ask questions as you want. So, and I'll try to remember. I gotta keep it write me down where I'm at. So I'm only remembering the best I can on day one. Jeremiah, okay, came back. Thank you. Oh, you probably on the last one. Thank you for coming back. So, day one, I'm on the cruise. First person I can remember meeting, and I won't give you names, but if they watch, they will know who they are by my description. Um, so first day I'm on the cruise. I'm going. First things I do when I get on the ship. You're supposed to do your muster station. That's not what I do. No. First thing I do when I get on the ship is I go to guest services, give them my monies, and I get I do the casino tour, and I get my find out where my table is in the main dining room, because I try to get me a table by the window. If not, I at least get me a table by myself. I'm not trying to share tables. Back in the day, we shared tables. And it's not even a COVID thing. It's I don't want to share tables because I'm videoing me eating. And even on this cruise, because my table's right here. Let me move you over here. The table's right here. Next table's right here. So you're gonna hear some of their talk. They didn't anything important they didn't say loud. So, you know, but that's how close the tables was for two seaters. So I had to get me a two-seater. So when I was trying to get where my table is, this lady comes up to me. She rubs the back of my shirt. "What's this on the back of your shirt?" I said, "Oh, that's my QR code for my channel. You watch YouTube? That's my channel." And she's like, all right. So she took it down. I don't, I saw her so many times. And we'll come back to my slot pool, but she ended up being my helper for my slot pool. She was my camera lady for my slot pool. Such a nice lady. Her and her husband. I didn't. Her husband didn't talk much, but he played at that. He liked the same casino game I like, so he'll be at that game. Oh man! And then that same day, and later on that night, I'm at the casino, and I'm about to leave for something. I think there's an event or something, some type of game. And I'm about to leave, and this guy walks up to me. This older guy. He's like, no, you can't leave until I get a picture with my YouTube frame. So, like, oh, you on YouTube? What's your name? And he was like, no, you're my YouTube friend. I've been watching you for a while. I'm like, wait, you know, you watch me. I love that. It feels so good when people are recognize you and will come up and tell you that they recognize you. And that man is a ball of energy, older guy, so much energy. I had such him and his lady friend, let's say. That's what they called it. So let me call it what they called it. We had fun in that casino and I love the energy. And he's like, yes, girl, you love to eat. You be I think he said he saw my channel 2 years ago. Welcome in, M. Thank you for joining. He found my channel a couple years ago. And I think a couple of days before the cruise is over, he was like, and you in that dress when you went for the awards. I was like, he said, I told you I'll watch you. I'll watch you. And it just feels good that like he's like, man, I've met people before, but you are really like I see you on the channel. And I appreciate that. What is that? I can't see what that symbol is, DJ. I don't know what that symbol is. Welcome in, Royals Love event. Thank you for being here. Is your Mr. okay? I hope Mr. is okay. Been a while. Clapping. Yes, thank you. It's little. I can't even make out little that. But thank you. And that just felt good, you know? And then I'm going to jump to the last day. I had 4 people come up to me. And I was like, what, really? I did a slot pull on day 8 and day 9. I'll tell you about that in a little while. So this lady, this lady was like, "How much is it for the buy-in?" So she's like, "Okay," and then she's like, "Okay, I'll come back. I'll come back at that time." And then before I started, she was like, "You know what? I know you." Like, yeah. I've watched your channel. I wasn't sure. I thought so, but wasn't sure. I watch you. I'm like, oh. And so that was something. And then in the dining room the same day, like 4 people that day, dining room for dinner. The dining room, this lady came up to me and she was like, hey, you said you're from Chicago. Yeah. I wasn't sure. I've watched you. She's like, she said you was eating something. I'm like, girl, it's either a cruise or food. Most people ain't telling me about the overeating on the phones lately, but Yeah, and so yeah, she like, yeah. When you said you was from Chicago, because I got in some events, I played games, I was involved on this cruise, and she was like, "Yep, that's what I thought. That's what I thought." And so she took a picture, and of course, you know, I have my Royals crew and peoples. I'll have that short. Um, then this guy came up to me. "What are you doing?" He said, "You got a YouTube channel or something?" I said, "Yeah." He said, "What is your name?" I said, "I love cruising Royal." Yep, I've seen some of your videos. Like, it's like, whoa. And then I went to the spa to go say hi, say bye to somebody. And the lady was like, because you know, I said I haven't seen her before, but a couple times. And I was like, did you get my YouTube channel? You know, I haven't. There's a card there or whatever, or I give you one. And she was like, yup, I watch cruise vloggers. I've seen you. I'm like, it feels good, y'all, you know, to be recognized. Ma says that people recognize me by my hair. So I can't, that's why I don't like to keep it twisted, because when it's twisted, I'm not as recognizable as it is when it is down. So, man, it's just, and every time I saw people, they always, you know, said hi back. And day two, because day one, that was pretty much all that happened on day one was meeting the guy. Oh, we had the balloon drop. So I did the balloon drop. First time was on Wonder of the Sea in 23. And then I did the balloon drop. Yes, 23. Then I did the balloon drop on Grander, which Grander the Seas videos are posted on there. Are you guys watching? You watching those videos? I've been posting. There's been a lot scheduled on there for Grander the Seas. Are you watching? Are you? Mountain Dew, I love Cruising Royal. Where you at? So I like the balloon drop. I was so excited, like, ooh, the balloon drop. And it's a small space. This Cruise Jewel space there, Centrium, is smaller than the one on Grander. So, well, yes, I want one day to have a to do a commercial for Mountain Dew, Jeremiah. So I'm really hoping one day. um, so I did. The balloon drop was fun. It was not much space, and it was like before it was the kids. All the kids was there at the one in September. This time there wasn't much children on these cruises. I would say I don't think I've seen 20 kids. Maybe. No more than 30 for sure. Out of like 2,000 people. There wasn't a whole lot of kids on there because they wasn't taking them out for January. So we had this one kid kept taking all the balloons and took them to the side. But then we had adults. This guy kept on taking the balloon and popping it. And then it was, I don't know if they were a couple or what, but they were together in a group and they grabbed the balloon and they started hitting each other with the balloon. And I'm hearing pops and stuff. It was funny. It was fun. And I really enjoyed the balloon drop. Now, day two. Now I was like I told people before that Miss Miss Stephanie, man, okay. So Miss Stephanie Parker, who's a singer for Royal Caribbean. Well, she's a singer, period. She did the Las Vegas. She did a national anthem. She's a singer. Miss Diva of the Seas. So I had messaged her once I saw in the app that I'm going to be on the cruise that she's going to be on. And I don't have internet, but some messages come through on my phone, but I can't open it. I can only see the first little line of it. And I see her name and it says, "Oh, great. See you at the show." I was like, "Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh." She saw it. Oh my gosh. She got my message. Yay. And then I get there, got me a seat, got a good spot. Oh, and I'm pretty sure these are going to be good. It's going to be a lot of editing because I ain't getting no copyright. But man, Miss Stephanie Parker, she was awesome. She looked beautiful. She had on these, like, you saw a blazer with the V-cut, and and it was little, and you can't tell if she had, like, I was like, "Oh, girl, that's little." And she put her hand in her pocket. I was like, she's got these little little short, little booty shorts on. Okay. She looked so pretty, and she sound amazing. She never tried to. Nothing of her seemed to be like a Whitney. I didn't feel her trying to be Whitney Houston. She just loved her songs and sang her songs. She did an amazing job. And at the end of her at the end of her at the end of her show, or right towards the end, she told people that she has a channel. This is how you can reach her, and go. She has a YouTube channel, and that's that. She also said she moved to Houston. I said, "Oh, she moved to Houston." Now I want to meet her, right? Because I've been following her on YouTube since I was Miranda before I started I Love Cruising Royal. I was watching her because I always liked watching cruises, especially in 2020 when we were shut down. All I did was look up cruise stuff. So I wanted to meet her. And so I started to go downstairs. But I was like, me and Sarah don't get along. We got a serious problem. Me and Sarah, we don't like each other. So I said, nah. Plus, she's getting ready for her second show. So, like, oh, I should see her sometime on this cruise. So I go to the casino because I do all my vlogs, get all my stuff, and then I go to my casino at night. That's the plan. So I go to the casino. Next thing I know, oh, thank you. I am funny. Um, I'm gonna read that comment in 1 minute, Anna. I go to the casino. Now, no, I didn't get to her. I didn't go down there. But she had put a message on there. Great, I'll see you at the thing. Now, no, we never met. We were just supposed to, like 2 years ago or something. In 22, I was going on. I think it was Symphony, and I think she was gonna go on there. But something happened. She didn't make it on there, so I never actually got to meet her. So she said, no. So I'm in the casino now. Here comes this lady come up to me. It's the first lady I told you about. I don't want to give names. She know who she is. She said, girl, the singer, she shouted you out." What you talking about? "The singer at her show, she shouted you out." I said, "I was there." No, her second show, she called your name up. She was like, um is I Love Cruising Royalty or something like that. And she started talking about my channel and said I'll be wearing shirts that got QR codes on it. And she was like, you gotta check out her channel, subscribe to her. And when she did her time of her, talking about her channel, she told the people in the audience to subscribe to me. And I'm like, what? I I'm a big baby. I'm emotional. I feel I'm humble, and any and everything makes me happy to like for kindness. And so I have her on tape telling me this because I was like, no way. And she said it, and I was like, wow. And then when I went back in there, somebody else said, girl, the singer shouted you out. I'm like, and then when she said it, somebody else was like, oh, are you the person the singer was talking about? I was touched. Now I got to meet her. So then I find out she's leaving. Which means she's leaving. It's 9 days. You know, there's different entertainment coming on. She's getting off. She's not staying on the ship. Actually, I think the cruise director told me that when I met him. I was like, because that was day 2, and she was leaving day 4. Now I gotta find a way to get it. I don't have internet, so I can't even text her back. Hi, how can we meet up? Because I wasn't getting internet until my Sunday live. Now, push you back just a little bit. I got some stuff, and I ain't gonna say what, but the stuff that you put on, like when you feel a little chapped and you put it on. So I ain't tell you what brand it is, but I got me some of that. I had to have an allergic reaction to it. So each day it got worse and worse and worse to where I was so, it was burning me to where my skin was turning dark, darker than my hand. And that was my lips turning like that on the bottom. And then it started cracking. This happened it started late that first night. Because nothing else I put on my lips. I didn't put no gloss, nothing on my lips but that. And then it started from then until um, Sunday night is when it got fixed. But we'll get to that. Man, it was so horrible. It was so horrible in general. It's so horrible. So I go to guest services. This is day 3. She just performed. I go to guest services and I tell people like, "Hi, is there any way we can hold Miss Stephanie? I've been following her for a long time, and I want to meet her. And she called me out, and this, all this stuff." And I said, "She ain't gonna know me as Miranda. She knows me as I Love Cruising Royal from my YouTube channel. Can you please?" And the lady made a phone call, and they called somebody else, and they called somebody else, and called somebody else, and made it happen. Put Miss Stephanie on the phone, talked to her. Stephanie talked to me. I talked to her on the phone. And I was like, oh my gosh, I, you were awesome. So awesome. And thank you for the shout out. People came and told me that is so nice of you. Like just me, there's no reason for you to do that. But you did that. Thank you so much. That's so sweet. And so she said, we can meet up. So we met up that day, like an hour or so later. We talked for like 2 hours. Now, people will see her, come up there, talk to her, tell her how great she was. Now, note on the first show, my show, I told her I loved her humor. because she's funny. I'm like, girl, you funny. I I didn't, besides the thing she does with her cat at the end, I didn't take her to be funny. But just the way she transitioned was beautiful, into telling the people what to do because they only had not even a whole day to practice before her thing. They practiced the same day, yo. So that was amazing. So Firma going to, okay, softer. Do it like this. This, I need you to come up. I need more sound in here. And then to get right back on the beat like nothing. It was awesome. And then, whoa, what's going on, Jen? Say what? Thank you for joining, hun. So that was amazing that she did that. So this ship has been very rocky. Whole cruise. I mean, we surf, we sway, we surf. The whole cruise. We look outside, the waves are going crazy. So she's got a stool she's sitting on. I'm talking about Stephanie Parker, the Diva of the Seas, Jen. She has a stool she's sitting on when she's performing. Yo, she holding on. And she like, I know y'all see me holding on. I ain't holding on to be cute. Holding on because I'm sliding. I was like, I love it. And then got right back into the beat. Like, true professional she was. And I told her about it. And I showed her some of the pictures. I showed her a couple of the videos I have. And so she asked me once I get it edited if I could send her some. And I definitely will be. Um, was here in Houston. So I will be meeting up with her. I don't know when, but we're gonna hang out. So she is super, super nice. I I said, I asked on, I said on one of my lives before I went, I said, I didn't know if I'll be, it's okay. I'm a lot of energy. I don't know if she talks to people and all like that, if I'll be too much for her. And Miss Etta told me, no, she gets out with people. And, you know, she's not, and believe it or not, she ain't a attention person. She's not. She real reserved. She like you, Etta, in which she said, I love myself some Miss Etta. She said that to me. When I told her, I said, Miss Etta told me that I should be okay hanging out with you. I might not be too much for you. She's like, oh, I love me some Miss Etta. I love her too. I know she is truly sweet. And so that was day 3. Um, so day 2, we supposed to have a slot pool. We didn't do it. We didn't do the slot pool. I don't know what happened. I don't know if they did do it and he wasn't there to sign up because I never signed up and I was ready to do it. I said I'm joining. But I ain't never seen no one at the bar to sign up. So I missed the slot pool or they didn't do it. I don't know. That's why I made sure I had the internet right before my slot pool so I could communicate with people that actually has internet. Everybody don't get the internet package because it's so high. So yeah. So day 3 was, we were supposed to get off at Yucatan. Oh, thank you. Um, oh, you're that guy. That's why you said troll. Now I got it. I'm sorry, Jeremiah. You're the guy that came on last time. Yes, Jeremiah, you said you subscribed already. Make sure you checking out some of the videos. Bye. Thank you for joining. He came in and it wasn't even vertical. Yay. Oh man. Yes, you hear her? She says behave. You might find another good person like me. So we were supposed to get off at Yucatan, Mexico. I've never been there before. So I wanted to see what that one was like. But so they said no, you can't get off. So we didn't get off. They kept us like we kind of stayed in the Oaks, just stayed in the middle of nowhere for a while and waited. And oh yes, don't forget to hit them thumbs up. Yes, thank you. Thank you. Just go right there. Boop. That's it. And it's actual thumb on this one because we're going this way. So so we missed Yucatan and I wanted to see that one. Now I got back up one more time. I told you I had this problem with my mouth, right? So when y'all see the vlogs, please be kind. It was so hard. Like I don't care about me losing my voice. I lose my voice every cruise, and I didn't lose my voice until my slop, right around my slop pull, like day 8, day 7. I went a long time before I lost my voice. But this right here, you talking about my face, my lips. I was burnt, and so I guess now I know, like, even though the weather wasn't nice, so I didn't think I needed it to have on suntan lotion. And I definitely wouldn't have put none on my lips or on my face. But I know not to use the stuff I used before. But I went and I was like, okay, I have allergic reaction. Welcome in, Royals Love Q. Thank you for being here. Welcome in, Warm Strong. Thanks for being here. You know what? Before I finish saying about this lady with this, anybody is anybody on here going on my group cruise by any chance? Anybody gonna go? Anybody don't know about it already? Anybody interested? Only person I already know is going is M. Yay! Thank you, M. So M's going. Does anybody else need information about it? Or you're thinking about going? Because I literally got like 4 more days or so before they go close out my opportunity. I'm gonna have to start another group later. Um, me and M gonna be there. So I'm going. Yes, yes. Thank you, thank you for wanting even being interested in going event. Yes, you got something for Happy B Day. Does anybody else need information? And I already know Miss Anna's got an event also. So while y'all start typing in there, um, I called downstairs to the medical. I'm like, something's wrong. I had an allergic reaction. It is looking bad. Now this is day 2. Because day 1, I don't really notice it too much that nighttime. But day 2, oh my gosh, what is this? What's happening to me? And this is just the beginning of it. So the medical tells me I would have to pay $250. I said, $250 for what? Why would I pay $250? Don't yeah, my glasses are dirty. Nice. Dang, event. That's sweet. And Star, how? What ship you just go on that got you to Star? I thought they actually told me, well, yeah, if you got that, yeah, you got free drinks in the casino. How you get Icon? I know the casino lady. Which one? Which ship you went on? Because like I could have sworn they told me they wasn't giving offers for Icon. Utopia. Okay. Okay. So you got an instant offer? Oh, you played your ass off on YouTube. Oh, okay. Congrats, girl. Damn. Icon and star. Man, girl. I'm still waiting to see if I can use my Prime to go on Icon. If in April they tell me I can use my Prime to go on Icon, then I would tell y'all what day I'm going on Icon of this year. But only if I can use, they mailed it to you. Shit. When did you go on Utopia again? I wonder if they're mail. I might have to tell them my new address. But do the stuff you get mailed to you, is that the same ones that's in your email, right? Or do some of them be different? Because I think sometimes they be different. And I never did a change of address to my address in Chicago. Thanksgiving. Oh, and you just got it. Oh. Well, I didn't play hard enough yeah. I didn't play hard enough on Utopia. That was cruise number 5, 4 and 5 for that. I didn't play hard enough for that. And I'm not getting those types of offers. I did just get an offer. I know. No, no, not the instant one. I'm saying the ones that they mail you, is that the same ones that you can see when you go into Club Royale online? Because I got me an instant offer, which is his own story on this jewel. But my instant offer I got on Navigator in September is how I got on Jewel. That's what paid for me to go on there. But man, girl, nice. Let me know when you planning on that icon, or maybe I could IG you my possible date of icon, because icon wants 4 grand for little old me to go on to be an interior room. $4,000. I said, okay. So it's $250 for a refundable run, right? Book me for this refundable one, because as soon as April's come out, when you guys tell me, oh no, you can't use Icon still, I will be calling you on, getting my money back, and putting it on something else. Oh, you already booked it. Nice. Well, that's not the dates I picked. So it definitely wouldn't be those times. So yeah, I didn't pick those dates. So after calling the the downstairs to medical, and they wanted to, right, I booked it for this year. It's for 25, but it's not November. It's in September. So they told me that'd be 250, and I'm like, why? I got the insurance. I paid $250 for you to tell me what's wrong with my lips. I'm saying, really? So I said, you know what? It's the face. Let me see if I could go to the spa. They do facials. Maybe they might know something, because my phone is not working. I can't even call Ma because I don't have the internet. So I go down to, or go up to spa. I met this amazing lady. She is the spa management. She looked at me, never looked at me crazy, never looked at me with pity, never looked at me like ill. And I felt so ill because I got this burns on my lips all the way across. And she's like, oh man, you are sunburned. You burnt really bad. Hold on. Let me see what I can do. mistake too. Welcome in, X. Thanks for joining. I appreciate you being here. Ooh, okay, TJ. Quantum's going out of Los Angeles. All right. Not a lip gloss. But I will not say the name because right now I don't have money. But one day I Love Cruising Royal might be something big. And I'm not getting sued by this company. But yes, I will never, ever, 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 never, ever, 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 ever use them again. Burnt me so bad. It's horrible. Cocoa butter and anything with oil and it burns quickly in the sun. So look, event. I was in Galveston. It just snowed 2 days before. It's cold. It's like I think it was like 50, like 45 degrees, something like that. It ain't hot. I mean, it wasn't raining, and the sun might come out for a hot second. So I'm like, I'm wearing long sleeve, and I'm wearing I have my hoodie on. I got jeans on. I don't think nothing of I might be burnt. It is I had an allergic reaction to the stuff because sun didn't get a chance to see my lips like that. Like it happened while I was on the ship. Now it was kind of rainy in the beginning for the sail away, but then it got better. But it never got like wow sun. Okay. No, I did not get my lip waxed. No. I am not going to comment on what type of thing I might have used, which is going to incriminate me. I think that's the right words. So I ain't gonna do it. So um this lady, this wonderful lady from South Africa has been she does everything on there. And so she said, let me go get something. Let me see what I can do for you. And she comes back, this little tube. She said, this is lavender. She's like, okay, hold on, let me go wash my hands. She washes her hands and she puts it on me. And she said, here's some more. Make sure you put it on. You put it on. Don't be light with it. Just like it don't take a whole lot. So don't put too much, but don't put a little bit. Put it on. And we're gonna hope it gets better. Okay? So the next day comes. Or not even the next day. She tells me, was that the next day? I must have went to her day one. But she tells me, okay, I'm going, she thought about me and went online and found something for me to take. She said, I want you, when you get off of Yucatan, go get this. This right here. Get this. So Yucatan never happened because it was just way too much wind. It was bad weather. So we couldn't get off. So we didn't even go there. So she's like, oh, I thought about that. When I saw her the next day, she's like, oh, I thought about that. So she gave me some more pieces. And she said, well, you have to get off at Cozumel and go get it. And she says, I want you not to put so much on because I want you to start, I want you to get the stuff and put that on because that's going to heal you. So I get off at Cozumel. Now, I don't get off at Cozumel no more. I really only get off at Costa Maya to say hi to people. But I got to. I got to look for this stuff. So I get off. I go to the first spot of a pharmacy, which happens to be where I made one of my first shorts out there in Cozumel. They don't have anything. She trying to give me. The lady said, here, you need something. I miss, this ain't no canker sore. No, I'm burned. This is burned. This ain't my skin tone. This is burned. My lips burnt. And so she said, we don't have anything. All I got is Vaseline. So I went to take took a picture of it. I was gonna go back on the ship, go find my Miss Lady from the spa and ask her. But on my way back to the ship, I ran into this couple. And this lady said to me, and she's on the ship, they're on the ship with me too. So shout out to y'all. Y'all know who you are if you watching this. Um, we actually saw craziest thing. A man, this man lost his hat in the water at Cozumel. And his hat is in the water, but he sees it. And he want to know if somebody got fishing rods so he can get it out. I said, what? You finna try to lean over this thing? All this water? Oh, this dude crazy. It's his favorite hat. You don't know how deep this water is. My gosh. So somebody gives him something that has a hook. I guess something like a fishing rod. This man goes on, there's like a little bridge looking thing. He's like, where is it at? I'm like, oh my gosh. Part of me feels like, don't look. The other part of me, I need to tell him where it is. Look, go to your right. Go to your right. Pull now, pull now. This man has this much room before he in the water either way. That's how big this space is. So he pulls it, he gets his hat, and I'm like, wow, really? Mm-mm. Wow. So I did not have it recording. I think I had, they asked me because I had my phone on, but it wasn't on recording. I think I got a little part of it, but not really. I was just like, he loved the hat. So the couple that told me about something, they were there, they saw it too. So the couple told me, because I said, look, look at my lips. I had an allergic reaction, it's so bad. And I wanted to get this stuff, but they didn't have it. The lady said, oh no, that's only in the United States. And I said, is there any other pharmacy? She said, you gotta go downtown 10 minutes. So I told this to the couple, and he was like, no, there's another pharmacy. Soon as you leave out the port, right there to the right, I mean to the left. Soon as you get out the port, go out to the left, is right there. They even gave me their receipt, showed me, so I could take a picture of their receipt, so they got the name of it. Showing up, as soon as I got out the port, I could see it as I'm walking down the ramp. There it is. So I went there, and I thought the lady was a pharmacist because the way her clothes was, but she wasn't. And I told her, and I told the spa lady, and I had to tell her what it was because I'm asking you how to fix this. So I told her I had an allergic reaction to such and such. And like someone said something about this Vaseline. She's like, no, it's not gonna help. I said, what about this? No. So she gives me this thing. It's in Spanish. I don't know what it says. I said, can you translate that? She types in every bit that's on the back of the back of it with the ingredients. She types it in into Google to translate it for me. Thank you so much. And it said for burns. So I bought it. And then I went to go talk to my spa lady. Because I want to ask her. Like she didn't want to know. She didn't want to send me out to go get something. So I asked her, what about this? Well, I went to, but she wasn't there. I happen to have cocoa butter stick on me. So The girl that called the spa lady said, she called her, she said, what about the cocoa butter? So I used cocoa butter until I was able to show her the other thing. So I used the cocoa butter, which was in my bag the whole time. Right? Now, I don't feel good about this way my face is looking because while I was talking to Miss Parker, Miss Stephanie Parker, Diva of the Seas, my lips cracked and started bleeding. She's like, "Oh, you're bleeding." I mean, the embarrassment I had of meeting such a like good person, and for her, like for us to talk, and and she's looking at, and she never looked at me differently than she did before I started bleeding. Got a napkin, a pad it. She wanted a picture still. I was like, I feel so bad. I took the picture and I was like, oh, looks so bad. I see them. I see it. She was like, okay, I won't post it. So I got a picture. She said, send her the picture. I have. It doesn't look good either, but I'm not bleeding. And so these 3 days, I feel bad because I honestly didn't even want to vlog day two because I'm looking at myself and I'm like, I felt so bad. And day three felt the same way, but I gotta go get this. Not even sorry, that's not day three, that's day four. Day four, because day three was Yucatan and we didn't make it to it. Day four, I'm feeling like this still. Like, ugh, all these days of me looking bad. So I get to the spa lady. She comes back because she was off for the moment. She come back, I show it to her, the stuff. She's like, oh yeah, use this. And when you go to sleep, I want you to lather it on there. She said, that's what she said. Lather that thing on there. And I was like, okay. So when I went to sleep, I just kicked it on so it could soak while I'm sleeping. I kicked it on so much I woke up and I still had some. But I treated myself with that all day four. Like I will rub it in so it don't look so bad. Oh, good night, my Miss Adahan. Thank you for joining. Yes, you have a good day at work too. Thank you for joining, sweetie. Um, guys, please play Miss Etta's playlist. I believe she posted up earlier her playlist. Yes, her playlist. If you swipe it up, that's her playlist. Put it, play it while you're going to sleep. um, so I have this, and I'm not liking vlogging. And I tell you, please be kind because I just didn't feel well. So I do that. Then Sunday comes, still putting the stuff on. I gotta go live. Gotta be live with you. And you're gonna, I'm like, are y'all gonna get, it's now close enough. You're gonna see my lips. It's different one on the vlogs, on the vlog, you'll comment later on the vlog. But this is live. So I turn on my internet so I could go live. I'm only getting it for the one day. Soon as I turn on my internet, first thing I do, go call Ma. I call Ma. Now, this is what, day 5? Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, day 4. Okay, it's day 4. I call Ma, and Ma like, what's wrong with you? I said, allergic reaction. And I told her what I did, what I used. I told you not to do it. Yeah, ma. I feel horrible. Like I'm not sick. I just feel horrible looking at this. Like I'm nervous to be near people. I am insecure. I'm putting hoodies over my head. I'm not trying to wear my shirt. I don't want to be seen. I don't want to speak to no one. I just feel insecure. So Ma says to me, "All right, that's dry skin. This is what I want you to do." She said, "That stuff you got, go get you some packs of sugar. You put that stuff in your hand that you got. Put the sugar in it, and I want you to exfoliate when you go to sleep." I was like, "Bye." Hung up on her. Ran downstairs. No, I got like an hour and a half before I go live. Dude, I go downstairs. Now I'm not eating in the main dining room today because I go live today. So I'm gonna eat in the windjammer. I'm gonna eat something quick, but beforehand I had to talk to Mom. Mom told me this thing to do, so I was like, ran downstairs, got me some sugar, ran back upstairs. Here I go. Wash my hands. Let's see. Thank you, Q. I'm completely healed, completely healed. I have no burn whatsoever now. So Sunday, I put this stuff on. I put the sugar in it. I don't exfoliate. I don't do a skin regimen. I do it. And she told me, don't do it so hard to make you bleed. Don't do that. So I'm getting it because it's my entire bottom lip. And then I am cracking down here, just cracking. You see lines. It's like you drawing lines, like you want to make some teeth down here. So I foliate, and then I do another thing, and I do some more, and I do some more, and then I wipe it. I wipe it. I wipe it. Let's do it again. I did that like 8 times. I had one right here. This is where I was bleeding at with Miss Stephanie. And I exfoliate softly. And I'm like, it looks like it wants to bleed. Let me stop. So I stop. And I look at myself now. I done made 2 towels dirty up for me wiping and wiping, cleaning and cleaning. And I look at myself and I'm like, yes. And I'm like ready to cry. And I call Ma back and I said, Ma, thank you. Miss Spa Lady helping me through such some sad times. And then me turning on my internet. And the first thing God wants, because it only could be God. First thing God did was say, call Ma. It had to be. And Ma don't always answer. Ma answered. And she helped me. And I haven't felt that bad about myself in years as I did those 4 days going through that. Like, I was feeling bad. So I ended up having a migraine one day. So I took a nap. I just felt so bad. Like, I didn't like what I was saying. I didn't like that this happened to me. And I'm 45 years old. And I lost my mom when I was 18 years old. Lost my mother. And she never got to like teach me or help me do stuff as an adult. And when I was close to 40, and a lot of things started happening with me, my mom, who's my godmother, stepped in. She has been there for me. You know, I think that I will be in my 40s needing a mom. From my mom, my mother, who's my Cerise is my godmother. I actually have her name. My middle name is Cerise. And they were first cousins. And my mom sent Ma to be like, okay, she needs you for real now. She's been there. Okay. I'm sorry, y'all. You know, like, yeah, yeah. Because hitting 40 was something. So many things, so many changes has happened to me. I've had so much stuff, so many scares, surgeries, and stuff. Like, what the heck? I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. Sorry. I'm still gonna hear it, but you don't have to see it. Whew. So I'm grateful that I have my ma. Um, I love her so much. All right, I'm gonna stop crying. I'm sorry um, to turn this into that type of thing, but I called her back, and when I saw my lips right afterwards, I said, "Mom." I think I actually called her mom at that point. I said, "Ma, I told you how much I love you." So, yeah. Okay, let's see. Sorry, y'all. B- Blessed be blessed. Welcome in. Thank you so much for joining. I was your server at Doubletree in Houston. Ah. In the morning, right? Okay. You love my channel. Yes. Thank you. I'm glad you watching my channel. 45. I know, girl. I know. I know. Thank you so much. He is. God keeps keeping me. Yes, he is. Man, it do, don't it? It cleanses the soul. Oh man. Yeah. Especially when it's stuff like that, I get emotional over a lot of stuff. Like I was crying when hearing about what Stephanie, well, I didn't quite cry, but like it almost happened. But I was very like wow, I was touched for her to shout me out of her channel. I mean, on her stage in front of everybody on watching her performance. But like I was going through, yo, when you have this thing at you like this close on your face, right now I can see myself like this. Not one part of my bottom lip was pink. Everything was my hand color, and it looked painful. And guess what? It was. I couldn't eat. Me opening up my mouth to eat cracked. It kept cracking. So now I'm like cutting my stuff up into smaller pieces. So I want to open up so much because it hurted. It hurted even if I wasn't open. If I didn't even open, it just kept hurting. And I've used that stuff that I got from Cozumel, and I keep using that stuff. And even after Sunday when we did that exfoliating, I kept using that stuff. Every night I caked it on. Till I use it I didn't use it today. I used it. I used it yesterday on my way coming to Houston, coming home. Yo, yeah, learning something like at the spa lady, we went to one of her things where she have you like they teach you stuff about your face or and cleansings and stuff like that. And she was like, you need suntan lotion sunscreen all the time. And I'm like, no matter what the weather is, like I didn't think that black people needed it. But then I did find out last year, yes, because like I have some discoloration on my hands, on my arms, and I think it's from my cruise in April of last year. It just I never got that pigment. I never got it back, and it's like a couple of blotches that just never turned back. And it's like, okay. So she says, spray your face. I said, sunscreen on your face. She's like, yes. Close your eyes and spray. So once I was done being from this, because while I had that on, my silly butt did it one time with this burn, and I burnt the crap out of myself. So I'm like, oh, we won't be suntanning me until I'm healed. But then after I was, even if I wasn't, unless it was nighttime, I was sunscreening my face. Um, man, yes, very grateful for her. Very grateful for her. Yeah, I love my mom. Yeah. You tried sugar. So that's what I did. I did, like, she told me to use this stuff, in which the stuff, I found it also in Costa Maya. So I bought me another one, and they had the one I had was blue, it was medicated, then they had another one that wasn't. So I was like, is this for your lips too? So maybe one is one like to wear on a regular basis, another one isn't. I still didn't look up the difference quite yet, so I have to look that up. But I put that stuff in my hand, put some sugar in there, and I was exfoliating for that, and it helped. Q said, I found out the hard way that black people need sunscreen. Feminine burned me so good. Dude, you would think because we have what the melanin in us, we already have, darker skin that we will. And why my lips? I'm just saying. And I don't think, that's why I said I really feel like it was allergic reaction because a little time that I was outside and there wasn't sun. Like during the sail away, there was sun, but it was only some. So it was the common, like the sun hit that stuff because it's never happened to me before. I have been cruising. That was cruise number 24. Come on now. This has never happened to me before in my life. So I just know better than to ever, I'm gonna use that again. And that's what it is. But yes, us black people's of color, spray yourself. So I got the sunscreen right there. Cause I'm gonna spray myself when I leave tomorrow because I come back to Houston, and now we at 70s. Tomorrow's gonna be 80. But we were 20 something when I left. 9 days, 10, 11 days ago. All right, hey, shucks. All right, Houston. Okay. So, um, I told you about the peoples I met. Okay, so I want to tell y'all something that bye yes, I'll see you next week. I want to tell y'all, like, because no one has asked any specific questions about the cruise. So the casino for Royal has changed. Okay. Well, before you go, because I already told everybody else, so you'll know. I don't know if you left yet or not. I am going on the Adventures of the Sea. So I'll be going on Adventure of the Sea September 13th this year, 2025. So I was gonna say that a little bit, but I just wanted you to be able to hear that. So hopefully you got to hear it before you clicked off. But um, so when you get in the casino, then you should go to the host. You scan the QR code, but the QR code they had was the wrong one, so they got a new one. And so I'm like, okay, I need 1,200 points. They'll give me a free cruise. But they're like, no, I don't, because the rules have changed. So I was like, okay, I was told to get 1,500 points. I'm like, ooh, I don't know how I'm gonna do that. So I got to the 1,200 points, barely. And then I had my slot pool, which I'll talk about that in 1 second, because I'm only gonna be on here another 20 minutes. I'm gonna cut off at the 2 hours. Well, I had some mishaps. Um, so the casino, I was told to get to 1,500 points, and then you could get what's called an instant certificate, and then that will allow me to go on this one cruise that I wanted to go to on my birthday. So I did that with the slot pool, put me to it. Wow. I don't know what number this is. Actually, I used 50. And I did ask her, the spa lady, what number should I use? She said, stick with 50. Don't go higher than that. But if the 100's been working for you, you do what's working for you. But yeah. And I spray myself any empty spaces I have. I spray myself. Then I bring my bag and I keep my spray with me whenever I leave off. I just wasn't expecting it to hit my face like that. Um, so we did so when I'm looking at these points, after my slot pool, I got way more points than I expected. So the guy, one of the host people told me, you get that last points. Now, he told me that the 1,500 points was enough points to get this cruise I wanted. So the bone I have to pick, because I was not mad at Royal when I was talking with me and I wasn't mad at Royal. Welcome in, Griffins. Thanks for joining. I am doing much better than my experience in the beginning of the cruise, or halfway through the cruise, I guess. Um, so with these points, I call and I say, okay, let me look at getting this cruise, because I got the points that they told me to get. And I even got the more points that he said, oh, you could get. I got that with my second slot pool. And so I'm like, ooh, now I'm gonna get this cruise for my birthday. So I call them. God tells me, no, you get one free, but you got to pay for half off for the other person. There ain't no other person. It's just me. So I wasn't mad at Royal until today. It's just me. It has been just me since 22. Very seldom. I went on a cruise with my friend last year and with my mom last year. Besides that, I have cruised by myself. And I always got offers to cruise, but they're changing up stuff to where this buy one, get one half off, or it's good for one guest. What the heck does that mean? So I feel like they are, because I'm not going to pay for boy, oh boy. I'm saying, what am I paying for? Why do I have to pay extra? And it's just me. It's like y'all don't want solo people. There's a lot of people that go solo. And even if you want not wanting solo people because you think it gambling, just because there's two people coming, that don't mean that they are gambling. Thank you, Griffins. Okay. That don't mean that I am that the person I bring will go into the casino. It don't mean that. So I end up having to talk to their manager, and the lady did like she listened, and then we were on this phone for a while trying to find me something so I can go on a cruise, but I still can't do the cruise I wanted to do. So, but as much as I did in this casino, I spent so much. The Jewel of the Seas casino is hard. A lot of people said it was hard. You know, I seen two hand pays, or I seen two people collecting. I didn't see it when they hit it, but I saw them right afterwards. And it just wasn't giving, it gave me something the first 2 days, then nothing, and just kept taking, taking, and taking, and taking, and taking. And I'm trying to get these points to go on this free cruise. And now I can't even go on the free cruise for my birthday. So I am aggravated about that. So the wording is so weird. One guest and 50% for the other person. Or if it just says you get a, you know, interior or a guarantee, then that's one person. I mean, that means you can go and it's for the two people. But then sometimes it'll say one guest free, second one don't. It's just the wording is not making sense. And why are they doing that when it used to always be you just get the one free interior room? You know, that's what I did all September. Got the free room. Why am I having to bring somebody or pay for an imaginary person when I just spent all this money in your casino? And that aggravated me because I would have stopped days ago. This 9 days. I would have stopped day 5 and only did my slot pool on day 8. If it wasn't for me told, oh, you'll be able to get your free cruise that I wanted for my birthday. So that really, really ticks me off. When the offer says one guest, it means you have to pay for the other one since it's on double occupancy. But it used to didn't say that. Even like all the offers I had last year, I think they started changing last year to where I guess they felt like they were tired of giving people free rooms. But yet I'm going in your casino playing every day. So that was just, it's upsetting that it's like they don't want people to come by themselves because I'm not going to pay for an imaginary somebody. I'm not doing that. So I really, really did not appreciate that at all. So I did book me The Adventures of the Seas. I got that one for September 13th of this year. So I did not pick my birthday one because I would have had to pay for Royal Boy. I mean, that's what it's like, you know what I mean? And so I didn't get that one, but I'm really hoping I get offers in to go. I was trying to go on the Harmony, but if I can't do it, it's okay. I'll survive. You know, I'll be all right. Um, I was just liking the idea of cruising on my birthday because I've always cruised after it, but this to be on my birthday, I'll be there on my birthday. And I did the Harmony in 2019, but that was before my channel, so I wanted to see that. Um, so yeah, um, so we'll see if I get some offers. Then I could try to do that. I still want to do the Quantum to be part of MH. That's only if I get the offer, because like I spent no, I saw my bill. I saw how much money I spent in that casino. I was pissed. What? And Jewel needs some work. The crew, yes. People's, yes. The food, and it might be something about these older ships, which don't make sense. Because when I told my granddad that before, that your granddad sees food need work, he's like, "Don't they all do the same thing?" I said, "Yeah, but they all don't have the same cooks." And I understand that, you know, you can't season things the same way, but it wasn't even about seasoning. Because I never was like, "Oh, you need more seasoning." I was like, uh, you overcooked. You dry. You overcooked. And it's like, you giving me an old one? But I mean, every time there was a problem, my 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 dining the waiters, they're like, "Oh, you don't like it. You want another one? We can try again. Oh, you don't like it." I wasn't the only one that felt that way about the food. And then, like, you get to the last day, and I'm excited. Ooh, lobster. What happened? What's wrong? So they said one of my waiters said they got the lobster from somewhere else than they normally do. Like, hope y'all don't go there no more. But I mean, it still was tough. Certain foods was tough. My favorite food wasn't right. But anytime I talked to someone, they worked on it. I just randomly went to this place called the Safari Club. They got pool tables there, and there's some guys working playing there, and they had on uniforms like they somebody in charge. Where y'all from? So I talked to them, and I was like, what are you doing? They was trying to make sure that the pool table was still level, even though we rock it. Because I said the whole cruise, we rocky, we rocky for real. And so so I was like, oh, let me help you test it out. I'll play. And so I went to turn it on, and he was like, oh, I can't be on recording. I was like, okay, all right. So we played. I turned it off. We played, and it was fun. I'm like, it was fun. And he asked me how was my experience, and I told him about the food. He's the man. He was one of the managers for the food. So he's like, we're gonna fix this for you. What day can we fix that for you? And I was like, nah. He's like, I can do it for you tomorrow. I was like, okay. But that day, the food was so good. Oh man, you know I put my food in the videos. So you'll see, like I was like, yes, I finished the whole plate. That food was good. Man, they have problems up in there. They ain't dining room for food. They'll switch it out. They will switch it out for me if I needed it to. So I appreciate that they did that. They even switched out the lobster. Didn't help. It was a drop better, but yeah. So my videos are still posting every day. So you'll have a video or a short every day, except for on Tuesdays. Oh, yes. Yesterday I met up with Meet and I on my way home. So coming from Galveston, I had to go through. Uh, you come up to Houston. I come up to Houston. So I met up with Meet and I, and they went to this food place. Never been there before. I don't go up into that pot. Like, I'm right here, Houston. I don't go up into they up into the deep. No, I don't do that one. So I went there to the food place, Trail Burgers. It was good. I almost didn't get one because I ate lots of bacon. And so I almost didn't get one, but I went ahead and said, you know what? Let me do it. Let me do it for the video. It was pretty good. It was pretty good. And then they went to this Muriel. I can't say the word, y'all. Please don't judge me. Muriel. Well, we went to that place and saw a bunch of those. And then we did a 360. Now, the first 360, I did good. I don't mean I say I didn't do good. I did good. Only problem was you guys start dancing before it turns on because it'll catch you off guard. Now, I didn't know. I've only done that one time, I think, before. And we ain't had music playing. So it's the first time doing it with there be music playing. So, yeah. So I got caught off guard and I missed it. And then we went to a record place. And no, I don't go up into, I guess they call it the trenches. I don't do that one. It is fun. That was fun. And then when I asked him, let me do it again, he switched the song. I was just gonna do it to my song. I did it to you on my mama. And I like that song. So he's like, oh, I got another song for you. I'm like, oh, okay. What's the song? I didn't know the other song. So I didn't even know how to dance to it. I was like, I don't know. So yeah, so for right now, my next cruise, if you do not know, I'm giving them one last chance. This is probably the very last chance Carnival will get. My sister called me and said, hey, take me to Galveston. I said, why? She said, I got a cruise. I said, which one? She told me she's going on Jubilee. I said, I'm going. So I will be going on the Jubilee, Carnival Jubilee, on April 5th this year. And then I have my Enchantment of the Seas back to back, April 26th and April 1st. I mean, and May 1st. So I have those cruises. And then I have my Adventures of the Seas, which will be on September 13th. Only other cruise I plan on doing that this year would be if my annual cruise works for Icon. I will be going on Icon. Then I would tell y'all. Because if it don't work on Icon, if it don't work, I won't be going on Icon. Because Icon said they want $4,000. I said, yeah, you ain't gonna ever get that from me. For one cruise. Dude, I ain't paid 4,000 last year. Or on 8 cruises. You crazy. No. Did I spend 4,000? Nope, I didn't. So not paying for the cruise though. I mean, I spent money in the casino. So at the end, when I get these offers, because I should be getting offers in, if I get one to go on Harmony for my birthday, then I'll do that one. Or I would do Quantum of the Seas to be on the MH group cruise. She told me that I did ask her. She said I can use my offer and go on her group cruise. So far I have not had any offers that does that one. So hopefully we'll see if it does. I know I'm giving them one more shot. Yo, the food choices, they got a lot of food choices. I might have to deal with the lack of bacon. Ugh. Hopefully, because it's a 7-day, they give me more bacon. But it's here in Galveston. So I ain't got to fly. I could just drive an hour and a half and get there. So I'm like, yeah, might as well. And my sister is so cool with it. Like, my sister did that, y'all. You see that 5? My sister put that 5 on there because I couldn't get it to stay. It wasn't even sticking like it's supposed to with the sticky stuff. It wasn't sticking. So my sister did that. She MacGyvered this mug. So it's hanging by some yarn and a push pin, and she yarned that mug. It's a loop to a loop to a loop to a loop. Yeah. Sorry about the noise on my chair. Um. So yeah. So those are my cruises. Um. I'll either do Harmony or do Quantum. I'm hoping. Now, if I don't get neither one of those ones, I don't plan on cruising in for my birthday then. Not that I could think of, because I want to do a ship I've never done before. Unless it is the Harmony. I did it in 2019. I'll do it again to vlog it and hope that they fixed my grease, because that's the production show is grease, and that is good now. 6 years later. It looked like the casino has upgraded. So I'm really hoping so. So right now, Grand of the Seas videos is posting. Today I started editing Utopia. I started editing that. So I'm working on Utopia the Seas right now. So keep your notifications on. I go to work tomorrow. First time getting up to an alarm in a while. First time going to bed so late, so I'll be going to bed in 45 minutes. So I can get up to get this grind. Now I gotta make money. I just named 2 cruises plus 1 cruise. So 3 cruises pretty much in April. The second one, the back-to-back is May 1st. But it's pretty much April still right there because I stay on the ship. So I gotta go make this money, baby. Especially since I get it from the casino. I brought back some because I got my Winners Bank 200 to make sure I never leave the casino broke, baby. That's what the slot couple says. SC slots. So yeah, I gotta go make this money. So I'm going to be working my butt off, which means I won't have any rest unless it storms. It storms again. I don't drive in their storm. So guys, just keep your notifications on. I appreciate you so much for being here, and thank you for your 5K comments. I appreciate it, and check out Grand of the Sea. It's pretty good ship. I know everybody needs to work on food, but still pretty good ship. And after I finish Grander, Utopia is going to start. Utopia is supposed to start on the 23rd. Yes. Thank you, Yvette. I lose my voice every cruise. I lost my voice on day 7. And I lost my voice pretty much a little bit. But after my first group cruise, my first slot pool, it was gone. I did the slot pool, and people were around and they were watching it, and we had a great time. We played for 2 hours on that $20 slot pool. $20, 2 hours. We kept playing because we kept making it, breaking even. And they didn't want to catch. They want, no, let's keep going. We trying to get that Wheel of Fortune spin, baby. So then we did it again the next day. And I had 15 people the first day. The next day, it was 21 of us. So I definitely love my slot pools. So I will be making me some tea. And yeah, I shouldn't have to talk too much. I'll probably still talk to people somewhat. But yeah. All right, guys. Thank you so much for joining my live. I hope you guys enjoy.